Let's take the derivative of x times arc cosecant of ax, where a is a constant. We can use chain rule, or excuse me, we can use product rule right off the bat. So we get dy dx equals d dx of, and instead of going right in the product rule, I'll just show all the steps. So we have the derivative of the original function. And then we can treat this is function 1, x is function 1, arc cosecant ax is function 2. So let's rewrite that. Dy dx equals d dx of x times arc cosecant ax plus x times the derivative of same and we start taking some derivatives here. So we have dy dx, that's a bad y, that's like a 7. Dy dx equals, derivative of x is equal to 1, and we get times our cosecant of ax plus x times, we already worked out, actually this is derivative of cosecant, or cosecant of ax, so we're going to use chain rule before we do anything else. Let's set ax is nested within the arc cosecant function, so let's say u equals ax. And let's just do this over here. We have u equals ax, and then the we're left with d. Excuse me. We're left with d dx of arc cosecant of ax, making all kinds of, excuse me, of u, because we substituted ax as u. And then we're going to want to use chain rule here, because we have a function in terms of u and we're differentiating with respect to x. So using chain rule, we get du dx times du of arc cosecant of u. Derivative of u with respect to x is just going to be equal to a. So this is going to be equal to a times, we worked out the derivative of arc cosecant of u in the main derivation video, so we get that's equal to -1 over u squared times the square root of 1 minus 1 over u squared, and we'll replace the u values. Actually, let's just replace the u values in the main problem. So that's x times a times, and that's this a, times -1 over, let's see, u is equal to ax, so we have ax squared, which is equal to a squared x squared times the square root of 1 minus 1 over, the denominator is the same thing, it's u and u squared and u squared, so we'll just say a squared x squared. And we'll clean that up because I think we're just going to finish on this line. Extend these out a little bit. A squared x squared. And 1 times arc cosecant of AX. It's just going to be arc cosecant of AX. Drag this over. X times A is AX times -1 is negative AX. So let's rewrite this as negative AX. We can bring this negative out in front here. And we can cross off one of these A's with this A, and this X, one of these X's with this X. So left with 1 in the numerator, and we can rewrite this as AX, and neaten up this negative sign a little bit. And we are done.